Hello and welcome to the British Columbia Real Estate Association's Housing Market Update for May 2013. A total of 6,900 homes traded hands through the multiple listing service in BC last month, up 1.9% from March on a seasonally adjusted basis, but down 2.2% from a year ago. BC home sales have trended higher since the beginning of the year, rising 8% over the first 4 months on a seasonally adjusted basis. However, rather than signaling the start of another bull market, consumer demand is more likely coming off a cyclical low and entering a normalization period where unit sales trend towards long-term averages. Market conditions, province-wide, improved in April and are now tilted only slightly in favor of home buyers. Victoria, Vancouver, the Fraser Valley, and the North were all at or near balanced conditions last month, which suggests home prices are firming up. In fact, MLS Home Price Index for the Lower Mainland increased 0.7% over the past month and 1.5% over the past 3 months. The average home price statistic for the province was down by less than 1% on a year-over-year basis at $528,500. Stronger market conditions over the next few months are expected to keep the average home price for the province relatively unchanged. However, local markets can vary significantly, so contact your local realtor to identify market conditions in your community. Now let's take a look at market conditions around the province. This month's In Focus looks at the BCREA second quarter housing forecast. 2013 is shaping up to be a transition year, both in the economy and the housing market. Slower economic growth over the last 2 quarters is expected to give way to stronger economic performance beginning in the second half of the year. Persistently low mortgage interest rates are expected to continue to underpin housing affordability and demand. MLS residential sales in BC are forecast to edge up 1.9% to 68,900 units this year. While home sales are expected to trend higher by year-end, relatively weak sales activity during the first quarter will limit the year-end tally to only a modest gain. Stricter credit regulation introduced last summer on high-ratio mortgages eroded the purchasing power of many first-time and early move-up home buyers. Unit sales per capita adjusted for inflation have hovered at a cyclical low for the last 3 quarters, suggesting some pent-up demand may now be latent in the marketplace. MLS residential sales are forecast to increase a further 6.5% to 73,400 units in 2014. However, home sales are expected to remain below the 15-year average of 79,000 units. Despite relatively low levels of consumer demand, market conditions in many markets of the province have improved. Home prices in Vancouver, for example, stabilized during the first quarter as inventory levels kept pace with demand. As a result, home prices are expected to remain relatively stable over the next 2 years, with the average MLS residential price in the province forecast to remain unchanged this year, albeit up by 0.2% to $515,800. That's all before edging up 1.7% to $524,500 in 2014. Strong new construction activity in 2012 is expected to give way to fewer housing starts this year as a result of moderate demand, larger inventory levels, and slower household growth. Total BC housing starts are forecast to decline 7.5% to 26,100 units this year. Stronger economic fundamentals, however, and some drawing down of inventories is expected to contribute to a 4% increase to 27,100 units next year. Well, that's it for this month's Housing Market Update. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.